Hey y'all, it's Monday. Happy Monday, guys. I hope you've had a good week. If not, hang in there. It's a new day, a new week, and about to be a new month, right? So, the quote of the day is everything is not for everybody, right? Shout out to my creatives, right? Now, we get this a lot, for one, we're just special in our essence to actually be doing something and appreciating our talent and owning the talent that we have, because not many of us can do what we do, right? But in my spiel that I always say is everybody's a creative, right? Everybody can create, but everybody can't create like you. Everybody is not created like you. So therefore, how is that everything is for everybody? And we look at social media and TV and all that stuff, and it's like what we're told is the hotness. But where do they get it from? They get it from people that create, right? And, it's a thin line where it's like, great minds think alike, but at the same time, people are taking ideas from those great minds. But I'm going to stay on track of everything is not for everybody, right? You have to realize, especially as a creative person that knows their talents, you got to realize your own uniqueness of you. And a saying as in, to the world, you may be one person, right? But to one person, you may be the world, right? So it's like, own your uniqueness, own the talents that you have, because only you can do what you do. Only you can be you, right? And a lot of times, especially when we're younger, we're told that, like, we're weird, we're what are those other words? Why am I going blank? We're weird, we're not cool, or we're doing something freakish, or just alienated to popularity. But in the same time, if we really knew, especially if we were young, and if adults could help cultivate and help the young kids understand their uniqueness, then there wouldn't be so much guilt and shame about being truly who you are in your own essence. I feel like, because hurt people do hurt people. And we know this. And it just gets passed down. And I'm so sick of doing this at this time. I really need to get up earlier so these people aren't mowing the lawn outside. Anywho. But back to everything isn't for everybody, you know what I mean? And you gotta accept that. And when, especially creating things, you gotta create for yourself. I come from a graphic design world, which is commercially art, and we think of other people for what they want to do. Like, what is this going to make? What product is going to make, the cut? And when I go back to doing my own artwork, it conflicts so much. And, you got to pick and choose. It is a thin line. And like when you have your own business, when you're creating your own business, yes, you do want to make things and create things that other people will like. But at the same essence, you have to accept and own your uniqueness and be proud of it. So you can have that energy of truth and authenticity. Truth and being authentic to yourself, to your talents, so that self-love will be so strong that it can't be, it's going to blind people, or even a blind man will be able to see that the love that you have, the integrity that you have, the perseverance to stay true to yourself, because there's so much fakeness that's going on, and there's so much lies that we accept and believe is true when it really isn't, and it keeps those vibes down. and then you wonder why at the end of the day you're feeling, pretty whack, and sometimes we have a habit. Many times, we're taught to be this and that and that, and we're really not taught how to really tap into our true selves, and be us, be you, and be comfortable with that, because self-love won't hurt anybody else. If it hurts somebody else, then they're offended by their own insecurities, So self-love runs so deep, it's crazy. It's not really about just pampering yourself, it's about being true to who you are as well, and reflecting what's going on the inside, so you can reflect, so that it can reflect outwardly into the world that you see and that you are creating. So I asked my creatives, my lovey creatives, are you trying too hard to please your target audience? What are some ways that you still can be true to yourself, but then still attract that tribe, attract that audience that you are selling to? It is very hard. It is a very thin line when it comes to like marketing and advertising, because you are constantly thinking about who needs this product. But at the end of the day, you really have to, that makes it harder for you. But it makes it a blessing, a better gift in the end for you, if you can stay true to yourself and your beliefs and your values and of who you are, so you're not blindsided or swooped in by that negative, just yuck. That yuck feeling that you wind up feeling when you do something that you didn't want to do, and when you did something that just is out of line or out of character of who you are, right? And that kind of goes back to values with money even, Sometimes you do things for money and you forget the values of what it is that keeps you true to who you are. And realizing that, a cap, having a boundary of, oh, I'll do this, and that for money, but I damn sure won't do that for money, right? So my creatives, especially the ones that are entrepreneurs and understanding things, stay true to yourself, stay true to what you're creating, stay true to what you're creating on the inside, so it can reflect truthfully of what you're trying to create on the outside. All right. So with all that being said, happy Monday. Stay true, stay fly, and see you next time. Continue to forever love yourself, and let's move forward, right? Have a great week, have a great Monday, and see you later. Peace.